My name's Aaron. Welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic and I'm doing really well. And today I'm reviewing Valentino Uomo, Born in Roma, Yellow Dreams. Crazy name. I don't know what it means. Anyway, this was developed in 2021 by two perfumers. £65 for 50ml, or again, this is the largest size, £85 for 100ml. I don't think they do smaller sizes in Mexico. I think they import a lot of stuff. Yeah, so I think when you're importing, I know the taxes to import in Mexico are crazy. So I think they are just, you have the largest size out here. The top notes are pineapple, mandarin orange. The middle notes are ginger, gingerbread, delicious, and spices. Oh, I think I'm going to like this one. The base notes are vanilla absolute and cedar essence. Vanilla absolute is £10,000 a kilogram, and vanilla absolute doesn't smell how you think. Vanilla absolute is thick, resinous, dark brown, almost black, like treacle. I like treacle. It sort of smells of vanilla, of course, but it smells of like rum and like sugar. It just smells of so much stuff. I love working with the absolute. It's really nice. It gives a real balsamic rum finish to the fragrance, and it's really nice to work with. Depending on the quality, I've noticed I got one from one place. It was like solid. I didn't like that one. It didn't smell how I wanted it to. The other one, much more expensive, and that one was viscous. You could move it. The first one you couldn't have solid, so you had to heat it up or put it with a solvent to keep it liquid at room temperature. So I think depending on the quality, depends on the finish you get on it. So this is saying that this contains vanilla absolute for £65. Okay. I've reviewed one of this range and I wanted to get all of them and do it because these are some really nice price and the bottle's really pretty. They only had this one and the one I reviewed. The box is great, out box is fantastic. So what I'm expecting, corporate perfumery, I'm expecting instantly likable, safe, easy perfumery. I'm not expecting anything crazy, not any twists, no turns, nothing. So let's see. Do we have our bottles of Valentino? Oh my God, what's this thing called? Do we have our bottles of Valentino Uomo, Born in Roma, Yellow Dreams? It's crazy. I'm engaged with a high self. Let's get testing. I have no idea what to expect. I'm expecting a gourmand. An oriental gourmand, that's kind of what I'm expecting if we're talking about gingerbread and all that. I do love gingerbread. Is it gingerbread people yet? Or are we still doing gingerbread men? I don't know. Everything's a little bit offensive at the moment, isn't it? I can't say the word oriental because that's going to offend people. Somebody came for me for saying the word oriental, but gingerbread men, is that still a thing? I don't know. Is it offensive? I don't know. So this you could take and you could either put it in the 1 million range or you could put it in the wanted range. So straight up, if you like all of that, you would like this. And this is a really important category of perfumery, this sort of sweet gourmand. When I created Slut, I wanted it to be within that category. This sort of like sweet, foodie, light, airy, but sweet. This is with a twist on it. Oh, and that La Mal, La Perfume as well. All of that I would consider similar, constructed around the same notes, and constructed in a different way, which I think is great. I think of these as quite naughty, sweet fragrances, joyful, happy. I don't know what's not to like. Maybe if you don't like sweet fragrances, you won't really like these. These, I think, are naughty, sort of like fragrances. Very nice. But I don't understand why the fragrance, that name, Born in Roma, Yellow Dreams, that makes no sense at all. It doesn't really go with it. I would have thought of more, I don't know, gourmand name based upon Isu Super, ethylene bracelet, ethyl mottle whipping through the base, dihydromercenol, vanillin, apple acetates. I was using all these raw materials for most of last year, I think. Coumarin. I love coumarin with vanillin. I think there is something deliciously addictive about coumarin, vanillin, ethyl mottle, and then where you choose to go from there. The acetates, they just smell so beautiful and so addictive and so like sweets or candy or confectionery store. It's kind of just really delicious. And then what's really important is the Quanol or the Florazone or the Recycling Blee. They help to give like an airy nature to it and add like sounds so stupid, adding airy quality to a fragrance. That's really important because otherwise it smells dense and heavy. And depending on these sort of combinations, is depending on where you take it, more of a percentage of the Quanol, Recycling Blee, Florazone. There's quite a lot of them. It will depend on where you take formulation. I really like this methyl pamplemousse to give that sort of light, airy feel. Acetates, linalool, and then the base of the mandarin, Mandarin's my least favorite citrus. I do use it, but it's my least favorite. I just don't like, there's a quality to it. It's like a woody quality. I don't really like, but it's really nice. Mixed with other things. Orange, kayak wood, nutmeg. Nutmeg I like. It's really nice. I tend to use it quite a lot. Goes really well with vanilla. Sort of quality from vanilla leaf or vanilla and coumarin. It just goes really well with them. Apple acetate as well. This is so familiar. There's such a familiarity with this. I think if you like is it the perfume? There's an elixir which is coming out, which we will review. If you like that one, if you like the Wanted, the 1 million, if you like my Slut or them, then I think you're really, really gonna like this one. I think if you like sweet fragrances, you'll love this. I bet women like this sort of fragrance on a man. Lavender to sort of give it sweetness. Onto my final thoughts. I really like it. I think it's very nice. I think it's very inoffensive. Dying off a little bit. This is starting to react on my skin a little bit, but very nice, very sweet. So go through my final marks and my thought processes. The box is safe, legal, compliant. I would be really devastated if it wasn't like really fantastic, big corporate perfumery. I like the bottle actually. I think the bottle's really nice, really cool. Fragrance, I love the fragrance. It smells very familiar. As I said, I was working with all these compounds on and on last year. It's in the same ballpark as Slut, so I kind of really like it. But it's dying off a little bit now, so I kind of, maybe if you sort of walk around, you would have the masses of sillage and projection, all that sort of stuff, but it's kind of drying down a little bit. I mean, the price, £65 for 50 mil. The price is really good, but these companies, they can do a lot of it automated. They're just throwing it through. They're making ton sizes. They're buying it really cheap, just automated factory work. So that's how they're doing it. I kind of really like it, but if you like this, I don't know, a little bit unimaginative. I'd love to have seen something with it, but I think it's really likable. The price is what's getting me. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Great for what it is. I'm sure if you have all these fragrances, you would have this one in there. Very, very nice. So I hope you love that review. Thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating, interesting content. Lots of moving hands, lots of fragrance reviews. Hope staying safe and well. See you soon.